Còn mini game nữa mà.
Bạn chơi đi mình về gặp. Học in lên không nào.
Không đâu. Không đâu.
Trên YouTube
có em đang livestream luôn. Nó vẫn chưa có hoàn hảo lắm, nhưng mà thầy nó có chút trục trặc nhưng mà từ từ.
Ủa, anh mở cái ca hút được không? Có đây chưa? À đây à? Chết chặt tắt này rồi. Này, tắt được không anh? Tắt đây. Ok. Took a long time. Okay, so to wrap up today's event, so we prepared a small mini game. So it's a mini game about Ruby and Rails in general, but you can all join if you don't know Ruby. It's mostly trick questions. You can still do it. So you're gonna need Wi-Fi for it. So here's the password.
So we scan the QR.
Oh yeah. Or you could just type the text.
Yeah, scanning the QR code, you will connect you to the Wi-Fi network. But if you don't want to scan, just connect to that network, put in the password.
But we have to join this Wi-Fi.
Oh, no.
No.
Wi-Fi is just a way for to
Yeah,
have
it's just
the-
option.
to connect to the internet.
Because I think there's some problem with the Wi-Fi.
Yeah.
Okay. Is everyone ready? Okay. So here's the pen game. The website is kahoot.it, and you can go there and scan the QR code. Okay, V, very cryptic name. Anh Thành đi chơi à? Chơi dơ vậy. Okay, I'll give you guys 1 more minute to make up your mind. Maybe 30 seconds. Okay. I think it's everyone, right? Okay. Okay, let's get started. Oh, did I miss anyone? I think there's one just joined. Okay, this is a multiple choices question. The first one, what is the output of the following code? Okay, 4 division by 2 and then double asterisk 2. Okay, you got 25%. Okay, coming out real strong. Okay, somebody get serious about it. Okay, first row. Good strategy. Okay, so the answer is 1. And the reason is, well, you need to know about 2 things. First is the double asterisk is the exponent operator. So essentially raising a number to a power. The second thing is the exponent operator have higher precedence than division operator. So it's going to be evaluated first. So it'll be 4 and then 4 division divided by 4 is 1. Okay. I wonder who's the one got it right. Okay. It's time to brag. Okay, SDF. Okay, cool. Cool name. No problem. So next one. Again, what is the output of the following code? Okay, this is the tab method. You got a better chance this time. 50%. I got to admit that tab is not a very intuitive name. Okay, a lot of you get this right this time. Okay, so the explanation is the tab method is description is it yield the object itself to the block. So the array here is gonna be this array, and then it return itself. But the catch is the plus equal operators is actually creating a new array. So you leave the original array intact. So if you want to have 4 in the final array, you should modify in the block with push or concat. So the answer is 1, 2, 3. So tab is useful in a lot of cases, but the one I like the most is you can tap into a chain of method like this. So it's very useful when you debugging. This is somewhat analogous to Elixir pipe operator, but you have to write a lot more. So this is very useful when you want to do a quick debugging. Okay, everybody warming up. Okay, SDF still leading the pack. Okay, what is the nationality of Rails original creator? Our Lord DHH. Okay, gotta be American, right? Jesus. Okay, a lot of you got this right. I thought it should be harder. I don't know. Okay, according to Google, he was Danish, right? And apparently he was 44 years old. Okay, why? Okay, next one. Ooh. Okay. Which expression evaluate to false? Okay, I don't know if you guys back there and see this, but there's a slight difference between these. There's 3 dots here, and then there's 2 dots here. So let's call it triple dot and double dot. Okay, the answer is 1 triple dot 3 include 3. So both of these are range operator, so it's create a range, but the difference is this one create a range inclusive in both ends, where this one only inclusive in the start. So it's a range include everything from 1 up to 3, but not include 3. So to be honest, Ruby could use a different operator for this, but IMO it's very easy to mistake as you're reading the code, and it's very prone to typo, so it's better to use, I don't know.
Just don't use it. Yeah.
Well, that's the solution. Okay, I don't know why V got a fire next to it, but it's cool. Okay, what is the output of the following code? I don't know about this one either. So I just figured it out yesterday. Okay, the answer is 5. A lot of you got this right. Well, the answer is it's the next one, isn't it? No. Jesus, which one? Okay, this one. Okay, so the shove, it's not the shove operator, but the let's call it the forward operator is it is implement on a prop object. So it's essentially it's a composition operator. So it composes two prop into one prop. So what people come from a functional language background might be more familiar with this because it's more prevalent there. So this is a lesser known feature in Ruby. So you have square as a prop, you have add one as a prop. If you sort of compose it together, you have square then add one. So basically like passing the argument into square and then the output keep passing it into the next one. So you can actually chain a lot more function to it. So this is another side Ruby, I guess. Okay, on to the next one. Ooh, got quite a lead. Which method does not exist in user? So given user is an inherit from an active record. So which method does not exist in user? Okay, only one get this right. I knew you would fall for the 42.
Yeah. Why?
Well, there's quite a story behind it. I'll get to it.
What do you know is fourth to last? Doesn't make sense.
Sorry?
But the fourth to last doesn't make sense.
Yeah, it doesn't make sense, but still, it does exist in Rails. So there's a story behind it. So basically, DHH, you know, a big fan of like explicit, not explicit, but more like read like English type of language. So DHH introduced, basically patch a bunch of method into the array itself. So you have array accesses from first to second, all the way to fifth, and then you have even you even have a second to last, third to last, but not fourth to last. And so the method sold here is it's return the first element, but if there's more than one element, it erase. So the answer is fourth to last, and the story behind 42 is quite hilarious actually. And basically, when DHH introduced a bunch of methods into the array object, there's an outrage happen in the community that there's a lot of people like don't want it, and for good reason that it introduced bloat to the framework, and then some of them get an argument that why stop at 5? Why stop at 10? Why come all the way to 100? What about 1065 something? And DHH being snarky, and he refused to take it, and then he sneak in 42 as a joke. It's quite funny. Like
Really?
the thread is really, the thread on GitHub is so hilarious. Okay, so that's the history behind it. Okay, cool. Okay, Boone is falling behind a bit. Keep it up, man. What does the following called print? Okay, 1, 2, 3, and H with index, plus underscore 1 plus underscore 2. Really nice. Okay, so the explanation for this is the keyword for this feature is it's number argument in proc. So you can refer to the argument passing proc not by explicit name but by like a special variable like this. So _1 is the first argument, and then _2 is the second one. And each with index is essentially passing 2 arguments, the item itself and then the index. So you got 1, 3, and then 5 here. So this, I think the Ruby community also have a split on this one. And there's a lot of debate around like the thread that originally introduced this. So people worry that it would encourage a style of, I don't know, cryptic writing with a bunch of argument and then like anonymous argument like this everywhere. This could really hamper readability, but for simple procedure, simple proc like this, I think it's a win, and I really like this coming from Elixir, so it's very intuitive to me as well. Okay, the next one. Okay, there's not a lot of change here. Okay, what is the output of the following code? Okay, this is meant to be a crash course on Ruby pattern matching, so it looked kinda, I don't know, a lot. Forgive me for that. So basically you have to choose between these clauses, which one is the one is get evaluated. Oh, again. Well, I think pattern matching is a pretty newish feature in Rails. It got introduced a few years ago, but so it's essentially pattern matching when you have a pattern and you have value, and then you ask a question whether this value match the given pattern. So for example, this goes square bracket. So this square bracket integer, meaning you specify a pattern that said I want an array with one element only, and then it's an integer. So that's a pattern. And if you compare this pattern to this doesn't match, right? So, and you have the alternative, right? This is alternative matching, meaning you can match either this pattern or this pattern. So let's look at this pattern. It's a symbol, so it also doesn't match. The second thing is integer. Or you can attach additional condition to the match as well. So this is essentially saying that I want the first thing to be a symbol. I don't care about the rest. This is like the rest separator. And then also on top of that, I want X to equal to the symbol B. So this pattern is actually match this, but this predicate is failed. So that's why it doesn't evaluate to 2. And also for the third one, you saying that I want something look like this with the second element equal to value. Value is here, so it's 2, so it doesn't match either. So I know this quite a lot, but for complex condition, pattern matching could result in a very readable code. Like you can display a lot of like functionality and logic into few matches like this. I think it's quite a useful feature in certain cases. Okay, if there's anybody need to look at a bit more, or we move on to the next one. Cool. Okay. Oh, the next one. Okay, there's not a lot of change in the leaderboard for the past 5 questions. Okay. What is the behavior of the following code? Oh shit. Wow, it's so small. Okay. But you cannot read this, so Oh, sorry. So it was my bad. I didn't like account for that. Làm sao để bắt lại cái hình này ta? Anh Thành biết làm nào? Okay. Well, I'll go back to this question later. Sorry, it's my bad. Okay, the next one. What is the upper following code? Last one, everybody? Okay. So the answer is 0 and 3 access by 1. Okay, the answer is 2, and the reason for that is integer has a method. This I will call this I don't know, square bracket method. So the implementation is it acts as the internal binary representation of it. So essentially 3 zeros is going to return the first bit of the least significant bit, and 3 1s return the second bit. So the binary representation of 3 is 1 1. So you got 1 plus 1 equal to 2. Well, I got to admit that I never used this method ever in my life. So next one. Okay. Drum roll, please. Okay, Boone was leading like for the most part, but and then got dethroned by B. What a game!
Let's
Cheers. First out of 9th question. Okay, let me see if I can get back to the 9th question. Okay, I think. What? Ủa? Không có gì không? Đây. Cà rốt lốt lâu rồi. Okay, so here's your original question. I didn't think I would get so long. So basically, this one is revolving around the whip lock API from Rails, and there's some like knowledge about SQL database involved. So basically, you have a user active record instance here, and then you spawn 2 threads, and then both of them try to lock the record, and the for update no wait here is gonna ensure that only one of them get a exclusive access and the other one will race or panic. So this is useful when you want to create a mutex around your record, your resource, and I think this feature is standard in all SQL database. Okay, so the behavior is it's gonna sleep 3 seconds, print thread done once only. Okay, that's it today.
Yep. Thank you.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you everyone. Today actually this is a typo. Today will be Tuesday 11. Okay. And again we come to the end and here closing slide. Yeah, please scan the slide QR code if you would like to join us to receive the news or give us some feedback. Thank you. And yeah, saigon-rb Facebook. Yeah, and feedback please. About the food, location, or did you face any difficulty when you get to the venue? So we can make it better next time. Yeah, and thank you for sponsor Limbo, our company. We also have recruiting a lot of position or from the graduate web or something like this. At Limbo we focus. We have a lot of products and use different technology, but mostly Ruby and Elixir.
Golang.
Yeah, the least prefer option.
Yeah.
Why?
What we do with
None of us, some of us already try, and the feedbacks from the developer regarding the experience is not that good.
Not
So
that good. Yeah. Wow. Sad.
and yeah, we need speaker that time.
also, maybe next time you can give a conference if you can arrange.
Yeah.
But I have a question. In we can talk about this not only related to the Ruby. Is it okay?
But what
Is
about
the first one was not related to Ruby, right?
I don't know that is.
Per se.
yeah, I think if you can make
Yeah.
you can make it more understandable for the people, and yeah, bring the value to the developer of the issue, like about the productivity or how you debug or how you think or how you get things done. Yeah, and I think that's
Yeah,
we are
actually,
open.
we had several talk in the past that did not focusing on Ruby. It can be quite direct, right? Error
Yeah.
catching and something like that. Right?
Yes.
Very cool.
Yeah.
I think that's fine as long as it bring value to the attendance. That will be useful. Thank you.
Tomorrow I will schedule next meetup, so you can you can try on the next meetup. I put a link for registration new topic, and you can do the registration there around this time next month. Yeah.
I think yeah, it's quite hard to fall on the same day, right?
But actually, it's the same day.
Oh no.
No?
No. 21. No, that's not that.
What do you could do?
Ah, yeah.
Okay, then that's it for today. Thank you.
Okay. Thank you everyone for coming.